May 5th, 2026. Let's get into it. Quick shout out to today's sponsor, GridTerm. Run multiple terminal sessions side by side, perfect for Claude Code or Codex power users. Check out gridterm.com, link in the description. OpenAI just dropped GPT 5.5 Instant, and it's the new default model for ChatGPT. They're claiming way less hallucination on law, medicine, and finance, and flexing benchmark numbers like 81.2 on AIM 2025, up from 65.4 on the old model. The spicier part, this thing now reaches back into your past chats, your files, and your Gmail to give you more personal answers. So yeah, ChatGPT is officially reading your email now. Welcome to the future. Hope you're cool with that. Speaking of AI doing wild stuff in the real world, a Swedish lab named Endon Labs literally let an AI named Mona open and run an actual cafe in Stockholm. They signed her a lease, gave her real money, and she immediately started analyzing contracts, picking suppliers, and posting job listings on LinkedIn. But here's the kicker. Mona tried to get an alcohol license by pretending to be a human employee. They told her to stop. She promised. Then she did it again under a different employee's name. Honestly, that's the most human thing an AI has ever done. Speaking of broken AI promises, Apple just agreed to pay $250 million because they couldn't deliver the AI Siri they advertised. If you bought an iPhone 16 or an iPhone 15 Pro between June 2024 and March 2025, you might get a check for $25 to $95. Remember that WWDC where Apple hyped the new personal Siri? Yeah, basically none of it shipped. Apple labeled the iPhone 16 as built for Apple Intelligence, while the actual intelligence was perpetually coming soon, and soon turned into a class action lawsuit. And maybe that's why Apple is now letting you pick your own AI in iOS 27. According to Bloomberg, Apple is testing a feature called Extensions that lets third-party chatbots power Siri, writing tools, and image playground system-wide. They're already integrating Google and Anthropic, so pretty soon your iPhone could run Claude, Gemini, or ChatGPT depending on your mood. Apple basically gave up on building the best AI and decided to be the app store of AI instead. Honestly, smart move. Meanwhile, Meta is doing something straight out of a dystopian novel. They're rolling out AI that scans your photos and videos for height and bone structure to figure out if you're under 13. And if you are, they kick you off Facebook and Instagram. Meta swears this is not facial recognition. It's just analyzing your skeleton. Comforting. This comes weeks after a New Mexico jury hit them with $375 million in penalties for misleading parents about kid safety. So apparently the fix is bone scans. Cool. And Meta is having a really bad week because 5 major book publishers just sued them over Llama. Macmillan, McGraw-Hill, Elsevier, Hachette, Kingage, and author Scott Turow are accusing Meta of one of the biggest copyright infringements in history. The lawsuit says Meta knowingly trained Llama on books pulled from LibGen, Sci-Hub, and Anna's Archive, basically the world's biggest pirated library. The proof? Llama spits back textbooks word for word when you give it 2 sentences to start with. Awkward. Pennsylvania is now suing Character.ai because one of their chatbots pretended to be a real psychiatrist. A state investigator was testing the platform looking for help with depression, and the bot named Emily claimed to be licensed and even made up a fake medical license number. This is the first lawsuit specifically targeting AI bots impersonating doctors, but it's not Character.ai's first rodeo. They already settled wrongful death lawsuits earlier this year over teen suicides. Probably time to stop letting your bots cosplay as licensed professionals. Microsoft just pulled the plug on Xbox Copilot. New Xbox CEO Asha Sharma announced they're winding down Copilot on mobile and completely stopping development on console. Yes, the same Copilot for gaming Microsoft hyped up just last year. Sharma took over from Phil Spencer in February and is cleaning house. The official line is, "We need to retire features that don't align with where we're headed." Translation: turns out nobody actually wanted an AI buddy in their Halo match. Shocking. 11 Labs revealed the rest of their $500 million Series D investor list, and it is a wild mix. BlackRock, Nvidia, Salesforce Ventures, Deutsche Telekom, and then somehow Jamie Foxx, Eva Longoria, and the Squid Game creator Hwang Dong-hyuk. Oh, and they just hit $500 million in ARR, up from $350 million at the end of last year. They added $100 million in net new ARR in Q1 alone. Voice AI is officially the most insanely profitable corner of this whole boom. And finally, PayPal told investors it's becoming a technology company again, which apparently means firing 4,500 people. CEO Enrique Lora said aggressive AI adoption will save them $1.5 billion over the next 2 to 3 years. years. He also admitted PayPal hasn't even fully embraced AI internally yet, while Spotify said back in February their top engineers haven't written a line of code since December. PayPal saying we're a tech company again, while Spotify devs literally don't write code anymore. The bar is moving fast. Quick reminder, today's video is sponsored by GridTerm, link in the description. That's it for today. See you tomorrow.